I know I'll never be the apple of your eye, but I'll pick you a flower if you like. I know I'll never be the stars up in your sky, but I'll pick you a flower if you like.
My next guest has a brand new album coming out on June 23rd titled Free. It's his first independent release, allowing him to express an impressive new sound. He also has about 1 billion people following him on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You know, almost about as many as we all have. Please welcome Cody Simpson. Hey, Cody, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks so much for having me.
So you've come a long way from doing cover songs in your bedroom on YouTube. You have your album coming out this summer. How has your life changed?
Honestly, my life has changed drastically, but obviously all in a very positive fashion. You know, to be able to live the life that I'm living now, and to be able to just, you know, travel around the world and you know, play music gigs and you know, release music and play for people and make people feel good and you know, still get to be a kid and like surf and hang with friends along the way. It's just, you know, I'm just really trying my best to find a nice balance, and it's good fun.
Yeah, I bet it's hard to find that balance though, isn't it?
Sometimes, you know, sometimes you work a little too hard and you get sick and you got to take some time off, but you know what I mean? I like to make the most of every day and every city we go, and you know, and work as hard as possible and have as much fun as possible in those times, and also just keep improving as a musician, because that's what's most important to me.
So your album that we're expecting, called Free, what's up with the title?
It's very symbolic of the time in my life that I'm in at the moment. You know, free standing for the age of coming of independence that I'm at now, and having this creative freedom. You know, having me making the choice to go independent as a musician, and finally be able to release a record that really reflects who I am, the kind of music that I make, and the way that I want people to just what I want to share with people, and just show them who I am, and make them feel good with this stuff, because I'm really proud of it.
So talk to me about the sound of your music. Has it changed, and if so, how has it changed since deciding to go independent?
Well, it's only changed because I've had the ability now to not have to conform to others' opinions on what I should be making. You know what I mean? Like a musician's artistry, you know, an artist's artistry is sometimes, and I've seen it, you know, realizing that it was so far compromised from its sort of original root state, that I had to come back around and really just get back in touch, because, you know, the kind of music, the such top 40 pop music, I don't listen to, and I'm not very in touch with that. You know, I listen to a lot of older music, a lot of older singer-songwriter music, a lot of older rock music, and wanting to let that sort of shine through, a lot of reggae music and stuff like that. And I wanted to kind of bring it all together and make it an accumulation of influences for young people my own age, and obviously anyone who'd like to check it out, because, you know, I want to share a positive message with them through this music as well, and write about things that, you know, could mean something to a lot of people.
Now, I am told that Miley Cyrus created the artwork for one of your singles, Flower, and that the proceeds from that merchandise are going to her Happy Hippie Foundation, which helps homeless youth. Why was that an important cause for you to support?
Well, obviously, you know, we'd spoken a lot about you know, trying to do something together, and hopefully more so in the future. But fortunately enough, she was able to design that Flower cover, the single artwork, which was awesome. You know, I was running out of options and time, and just approached her about doing it, and she got back to me within half an hour with like 15 different designs, and you know, it's really cool to have a friend like that. You know, she's got such an open mind. She doesn't care what people think. She, you know, she does a lot of good for the world. I'm very much in support of her Happy Hippie Foundation. You know, I think in a sort of a similar way to she does, and I really admire the person she is. So we wanted to do something together, and hopefully I'll be able to support her charity more.
Shifting gears, I read an interview in which you said that you write songs for your girlfriend Gigi, and I am just wondering, how is an average guy out there supposed to compete, Cody, when you are writing songs for your girlfriend? How can the average guy express himself and live up to the impossible standard that you have set?
Honestly, I'm not really sure how to answer that question. You know, I take a lot. I learned a lot from my dad because he does that for my mum, and he writes a lot of poetry, in which I've sort of learnt how to do myself. And I love to write poems, and I love to write songs, and you know, it's just sort of a way for me to get out my feelings. You know, whether it is about my relationship with her and giving those to her, making them personally, not necessarily songs that are going to be released on the album or whatever, because the album lyrical content is sort of more for everybody about life and about feeling good and about all sorts of things. But you have that aspect of my life, and then an aspect of the music too. So you kind of bring them together sometimes.
All right, Cody, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Good to chat with you.
To find out where you can see Cody perform live, head on over to CodySimpson.com. Well, while you guys are really the bestest ever, stick around for our list of this week's best next.